Well, what we're concerned about is a president who acts as if he were God. And one of the places that Obama is trying to instill fear is in the ranks of the military. Leanne McAdoo has more for us.
That's absolutely right, David. The Obama administration has just fired the 10th military commander this year.
Oh, wow.
This guy was in charge of the largest military base in Japan, and he was let go because of a lack of confidence. That was all the details they had given there. So.
That's not very specific.
Yeah, exactly. And they're not going to release further because there was no findings that he had any criminal misconduct. So that's kind of where they're leaving it. But basically, we're definitely seeing that he is purging the military of anyone who does not go along with his communist agenda. Anyone who questions the official line that he's given to the American people and the media. Of the 9 others that were fired, 3 of those generals were either critical of or directly involved with the scandal that happened in Benghazi. In one case, the U.S. Army General Ham, he was commanding the U.S. African Command when the consulate was attacked. He was highly critical of the decision by the State Department not to send in reinforcements. He said reinforcements could have been sent in time. A second admiral who was also fired, he seconded that opinion. He said aircraft could have been sent to Libya in time to help the Americans, and he was later removed from his post for alleged profanity and making racially insensitive comments. So
these are very, very minor charges. They're not very specific. It's kind of like what we saw with the dismissal, unprecedented dismissal of these nuclear commanders, number 1 and number 2. When it happened to the number 2 guy, everybody said this is totally unprecedented, and then it was happened to the number 1 guy for a reason that was even less believable, that he was on a special assignment somehow. How do you have the number 1 nuclear commander on a special assignment? They didn't like the way he performed.
No, yeah, if you don't like the way that Obama performs, you will be purged. And